She's a star now. She's a star. Look at her. No more. Oh, look at those eyes. See those eyes? Those are her eyes. Buenos dias todos, and welcome to the very last day of my Mexico trip. Time has gone so fast, I can't believe tomorrow I'm already catching a flight back home. Can you believe how fast time has gone? A full 28 days. Oh man, not looking forward to work next week, I'll tell you that much. So this morning, right now, I'm back in Tulum town. I decided to catch one of those little colectivo vans from where I was staying down to town. So it was only about 20 pesos. And you know, if you're traveling up and down the coast, you know, from Cancun to Playa del Carmen and then to Tulum, you could either do the big audio buses or you could catch those little vans which only go from stop to stop. So now the other reason why I came back here is to get my bloody magnet. I'm not leaving this town without my Tulum magnet. Here's one of the colectivo buses, Tulum to Playa. And then there's just stops, those blue signs there. Stop there, pick you up, 20 pesos to the next stop. Uno boleto Cancun, por favor.
City or downtown?
Sorry?
City or downtown? City or airport?
Oh no, just the city. The audio bus in the city. ¿Cuánto? Oh, next one's 10.50. 10.50. Okay, I got my ticket, I got my magnet, so I'm ready to go. Bus tickets were 120 pesos, which is about 10 bucks, which is okay for a 3-hour bus ride, but I have a feeling you can get it cheaper if you just catch the little vans. If I just was bothered to catch a van from here to Playa del Carmen and then switch, find another one, go Playa del Carmen to Cancun. They're only about 40 pesos each, so 80 pesos versus 120 for a bus. Now, you know this morning how I caught a colectivo, only 20 pesos to get from my hostel into town. When I first got here, I asked the taxi how much it would be to drop me off where my hostel was, and he said 120 pesos. 120 pesos, like maybe like 80 or something. I would have haggled them down to like 60 or 70, but man, that's why I hate taxi drivers. I absolutely hate them. And they wonder why Uber and all these other share riding apps are taking over and they're getting angry about it. How could you get angry about it when you're ripping off people? Seriously, I've not seen one taxi in the whole of Mexico with a meter. It's just like, yep, that's the price to get there. Doesn't make sense. Alright, and I made it back to where it all began, back where 2019 started, Cancun. Now remember before where I was saying try to get accommodation close to where like the main transportation hubs are? Well, this is where the big ADO bus station is in Cancun, and this is my hostel. Woo! Pretty good, only like a couple 100 meters walk and I'm here already. So just gonna check in, get rid of my big bags, and then I've been craving for the tacos that I missed out on New Year's Day on the restaurant across my old hostel, so that's where we're gonna have lunch. Alright, so I made it back to my most favorite taco place in all of Mexico. If you guys are in Cancun, you definitely have to try this place out. It's called Guapanitos, and if you can't find it, it's just across the May and Monkey Hostel. And this is probably the best value tacos I've found, like everywhere, apart from Mexico City. But all the other islands, for 3 tacos averages about double this. So for this, 3 pretty big tacos for like 65 pesos. And comes with all the sauces there, and drink is extra. But there's a reason why I had to come to Cancun relatively early, is because I actually have a tattoo appointment. So I'm gonna get another tattoo. Yeah, I think after each of my end of year trips now, I'm gonna really feel like getting a tattoo. So this is what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get an arm tattoo, something like this. Bit of writing there, half compass, half clock, and an arrow on my forearm here. Here's some other similar designs which I also like, but that one was the one I liked the best. So I'm just gonna smash my good old tacos down, and then we'll make our way to the tattoo place. Alright, all done, and the arm is not painful at all. So if any of you guys are planning to get a tat, start with the arm, not painful. So it definitely turned out well, absolutely love it. And just to explain like what it is, Pura Vida, which in Spanish means the pure life, literally translated. But it's also known as a way of life, a simple life, you know, no worries, no stress, which is, you know, pretty much me. Here you got the half compass, half clock. So compass meaning, you know, direction in life. So now I could point to which way am I going in life. And also time, so time is always of the essence in everything that we do. And as you can see, the clock is pointing at 2:20 on my birthday, 20th of Feb, so 2:20 there. And the S, so we got the south there. I took out all the other ones, but south is for Silvino. You. So yes, absolutely love it. My wallet. Yeah, like mi dinero is in the auto. Is that
Your
right?
Spanish is bad.
Mi dinero, my money.
In the auto.
S en auto.
Está en el auto.
Está
Está en el auto.
en la auto. I should know that. Alright, last night here with the lovely Gemma again. And we were just talking about when the next time we'd see each other would be. Alright, so we were just saying, if we see each other in 10 years time, I'm gonna be 40, like an old fucking 40-year-old. And she is gonna be my age, she's gonna be 31. So we're saying, how would you be like in 10 years time? And then she was just joking around that I'll still be with this camera, with my headband, backpacking and vlogging. Hopefully
But
not.
old.
But older, 10 years old. Hopefully not. Hopefully, I'm saying it now, in 10 years time if I see you again, family and kids. Family and kids, not vlogging. And you? I was saying to Gemma, when I see her in 10 years time, I'm making a bet on it now.
Not 5 kids, that's for sure.
Okay, but I'd say you'll be 31, you'll be married with at least 2 kids.
Okay, maybe.
And then how many kids did you eventually want?
I don't know, it depends. If I have money, maybe 5.
Yeah, so 5 kids. Even if people have money, I've never heard of anyone have 5 kids. So that's good. That's
If
a
there's
good
not
thing.
money, not kids.
Yeah, no
That's
money,
for
no
sure.
kids. But some people, they have money but also don't want kids. It's a good way to spend the last day in Mexico,
Yeah.
see you again. So I'm glad you had time. She actually just came back from Miami. If there was 2 most memorable times in Mexico, it will be 1 Mexico City with Omar, and definitely is a Mujeres City. And because we got the videos to remember.
Yeah.
That's her videos. She's a star now. She's a star. Look at her. No, I'm not. Oh, look at those eyes. See those eyes? Those are her eyes. All right, that's it for Mexico for me, guys. Last night. So, yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the airport tomorrow. Oh wait, you have to say bye.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.